today.
We just learned about visualization and meditation.
Okay, that's great. So guys, as we are live now, so we can officially start a session. So a very good evening to one and all present in the session today. We are successfully done with the day 1 and we are here for the day 2 today. I wish and I hope that day 2 will be as fruitful as the previous day. So a very warm welcome to the chief guest of our today's session, Worthy Pro Chancellor Madam Rashmi Mittal, guest speaker B.K. Datta Rokre sir, Sister Sandhira, Sister Radhika, and I would also like to welcome the eminent guest, Dr. Saurabh Lakhanpal sir, Senior Dean and Head, Student Welfare Wing, LPU, and Dr. Nitin Bharadwaj sir, Deputy Dean and Head, Division of Youth Affairs, and all the audience who have joined us today for the Day 2 Understanding MESS, that is mind, intellect, and subconscious. Now, proceeding with the event, I would like to tell you all a brief about how does meditation benefits us. Meditation has a long history of use for increasing calmness and physical relaxation, improving psychological balance, coping with illness, and enhancing overall health and well-being. Meditation is the means by which we experience the love, peace, and stillness that is within ourselves. There are many benefits of meditation, and some of them are here. Meditation reduces stress and anxiety. Meditation increases immunity. Meditation reduces pain. Meditation relaxes the body. Meditation calms the mind. And meditation improves concentration. And let me tell you all, guys, that Prajapita Brahma Kumari's Ishwara Vishwa Vidyalaya, that is Brahma Kumari's educational wing, established in 1936, is an international organization with headquarters in Mount Abu, with a branches across 138 countries. Their main aim is to teach people to meditate and spread awareness about meditation and its benefit. In almost every city, there are 2 to 3 centers where you can learn meditation totally free of cost. Now, without taking much time of yours, I would like to welcome Dr. Saurabh Lakhanpal sir, Senior Dean and Head, Student Welfare Wing, LPU, for his welcome address.
Very good evening to one and all present here. Very happy that we are organizing this knowledge session with the Thought Lab, which is the educational wing with the Brahma Kumari's organization. I'm very happy to see the enthusiastic students also who have been in this workshop yesterday also, and they have been joining today also. But my personal thanks and gratitude to all the resource person who will make this workshop a real success. I know that resource persons are always the backbone of any event, but I'm sure the intellect the resource persons are having in this event and in this workshop are really great.
Guys, I would request all of you to please maintain the decorum of the session.
I know who was an excited Verto in this session. And I'm very touched when I listen to the resource persons through Thought Lab, through the Brahma Kumari. So I also welcome them to this session. I'm sure that when we try to understand that what is the role and importance of self-help books or the self-help meditation and self-help workshops, I'm sure that they make us a better human individual. Our goals and objectives should be that we should not only get our technical degrees with the flying colors, it's also that we should learn the skill or art of living a good human life. And these type of workshops always give you not only emotional stability, but also the mental strength also. So I am very happy when through the workshops like this, my students tend to understand how to control their greed, jealous, lust, fear, grief, and most importantly, anger. And I am also learning the same. So I hope all my dear students are going to learn a lot of things from this workshop, which is actually going to bring the behavioral changes in them. Just acquiring knowledge is not a right approach nowadays, since a lot of knowledge is being available through internet and offline modes. But I always inspire my students to bring the behavioral changes after attending these type of workshops also. God bless and thank you to everybody.
Thank you so much, sir, for enlightening all of us with your kind words. Now, yesterday's experience was indeed a wonderful experience. Many of us got to learn so many new things, and now all of us are waiting for another wonderful experience today too. Now, I would like to invite our guest speaker, B.K. Datta sir, for the session.
Om Shanti and a very good evening to everyone. How are you doing today? You can use the chat box. You can share your comments there. I will be more than happy to read and also hear from you. Good. Okay. Thank you. And another small request as we begin the session, can I request everyone to please turn on your videos so that we all get to see each other, meet and greet each other. And also I would like to see how you're sitting, especially when we're talking about meditation. This is not just to hear, but this is more to see and also experience. So the session will be more productive if we get to see your poses also, so that we get to see you, how you're meditating and taking the benefit of this whole session. Waiting others also to turn on their videos. And it's absolutely fine wherever you're sitting, however you're sitting, whatever you're wearing, that's absolutely okay. No one is going to judge you. Okay. So Richa and Anuji has turned on the video. Rest, I'm waiting for you all so that we can start the session, please. Am I audible? Yes. Okay. Very few responses. Ananya, can you ask everyone to turn on their videos, please?
Sure, sir. Guys, can you all please open your camera so that the session will be a little more interesting and you all will learn new things and will be able to judge your postures and everything. Guys, it's a humble request from you all to open your cameras, please. Guys, am I audible? Guys, let me know in the comment section if I'm audible properly or not. Okay. So it's a humble request from my side that please open your camera. You are the only one who can make the session interesting, right? Guys, I can see only 2 or 3 people joining us by opening the camera.
So
Can I have more participants, please? Okay, we have one more.
Aman, thank you.
Guys, can I please have a much more enthusiasm so that the session will indeed be a little more interesting. It's just a 1 hour session, and I think that you all can bear with us for just 1 hour. Okay, we have Prem Lata also. Thank you, Prem Lata. Can I please have more people? I can see a lot of people on my screen. Akriti, Mayank, uh, Preetham. Can you please open your cameras? Parul.
I'm sure this is not a forced session to all of them.
No,
Right? Okay.
okay, so I can see one more participant with us. Guys, what's the meaning of meditation if you won't open your camera? How will you be able to do it?
Okay. All right. So is it the similar response that we have for other sessions also? Okay. So that's fine. I don't want to penalize those who are already there and with their cameras on. So let me not waste their time. And I welcome you all once again for this wonderful session that we have started yesterday, the journey that we have started. And a quick recap of what we did yesterday. So yesterday we started our session with one important question, asking everyone about what is your objective, why are you here, or in this journey, or in this 3-day meditation program. So, and then we understood like what is the meaning of meditation. So with the example of sponge, I explained it that meditation is nothing but the process of squeezing that sponge, which is very heavy, and there's a lot of information that we are constantly absorbing throughout the day, and the retention power has gone for a toss, and we really need that time and attention that we create the space very often. So it is very important for us to meditate, that is to connect with our own selves, and again we can then connect with others and of course with the divine, so that we get that power, the energy that we really need. Then we moved ahead and we understood what are four rules for meditation. Number one, the biggest challenge is that we have a lot of waste thoughts, especially when we sit even for a few seconds. If you just close your eyes and sit, there are a lot of waste thoughts. So it is okay if you have waste thoughts, but don't get into the details of it. Second rule was, if you're trying too hard, you're not trying hard enough. Very important to have an objective and sequence your thoughts in that direction. Third, when you're meditating, always go with your heart space, not with your mind space. Check your feeling, how you're feeling before meditation and after meditation. And number four, there is no good or bad meditation. We have to just enjoy your own experience, your own unfolding. Okay, so that is where you are more comfortable, and you can enjoy that whole process of meditation. And If you're doing it for the first time, of course, there is a possibility that you might doze off, and that is absolutely fine. So then we did a couple of micro meditation exercises, few experiments in this laboratory. So starting with the breathing exercises, understanding the posture, how to sit in meditation. Then we moved to the rose flower meditation. We took a tour. You went to your home, your living room, your bedroom, your bathroom. Then we did that magical mirror exercise, turning the knob. Your face becomes transparent, coming back again. We got that star. That star started glowing with white light as it started turning the knob. And we did the second exercise there. Third exercise was to understand how we can still see and feel even without using our body. So it is just that consciousness through which we are actually traveling and experiencing things. And then in the next exercise, we went inside and we started spreading the light in all the organs in this head, the brain, yours, your eyes, your mouth inside. So, and after that, again, we went on a holiday with a feeling of happiness, joy, and peace. We came back and we spread that light in the entire body with the energy of peace. So that was the whole exercise and a quick recap of yesterday's session. So now we are moving towards the second session, our journey of meditation laboratory and the second session. Now, yesterday when we were talking about meditation, one biggest challenges that we all have is, especially when we're doing it for the first time or when you're beginning the meditation or learning the meditation, is you have lots and lots of different types of thoughts if you just close your eyes for a few seconds. So one important thing we need to understand is whenever you're meditating, there is a myth that we have to bring our thought level to zero, but practically it is impossible. Till the time you are alive, you're breathing, you'll constantly think. बहुत सारे लोग ये भी कहते हैं कि मैं कुछ नहीं सोचता, but वो भी एक thought है. So it is not possible that you get to that zero level. And research says that in a day, our mind generates almost 60,000 plus thoughts. So our objective is with meditation, we can reduce the number of thoughts. So जितने thoughts हमारे कम रहेंगे, उतना हमारा concentration अच्छा रहेगा. The more you'll be able to focus and the retention power will also increase. तो कम समय में जितना अच्छा पढ़ेंगे, जितना ज़्यादा पढ़ेंगे, वो अच्छे से याद रहेगा. ठीक है? So now, when we're talking about intellect, so mind is constantly generating thoughts. So we'll have all different types of thoughts. All those thoughts goes to the intellect. Now, intellect does two different things. One is it helps you take decisions. So all these thoughts goes to the intellect. Intellect then analyzes, refines, judge, and then comes to a decision. So the decision-making power is with our intellect, and it has got two filters of your willpower and wisdom to take right decisions. And there are times when our decisions are not right. So there are some interferences, okay, or some barriers because of which we are not able to take right decisions. And what are those barriers? We all are aware of it, but let me help you. Number one is our mental perception. Sometimes we just have that one thought process and we are so rigid, we are so firm with that. So kabhi kabhi hamare we get a lot of benefit out of it, but sometimes it doesn't work. That mental perception, to help you with simple example, how do you see the glass is half full or half empty? So what is my perception? Okay. Then second is our mental limits. Mental limits, again, something that you have created, some limits because of your family, your culture, the society, environment. It could be so many different limits that we have. Most of the times we have heard people saying that I'm short-tempered. So again, this is another limit, where we have created that constraint and we have limited ourselves with that very strong belief that this is how I am. So because of that, sometimes we fail to take right decisions. So even that becomes a barrier. Number three, we assume. There are a lot of assumptions. We assume things, and again, because of those assumptions, we fail to take right decisions. For example, if I say pilot, or if I say doctor, what is the first image which comes in front of you? Is it a male or a female? So most of the times we look at a male figure. Why? Because we are programmed to. And that is how we start assuming things. Yeah. Then the last is we have a lot of experiences with us since our birth. बहुत सारे experiences gather किए, lot of experiences. And वो हमारे एक associated memories होते हैं. We relate that to the past experience and then we take decisions. So not every time those decisions are right. So even that becomes the barrier. For example, like we all love listening to music. Let's say you are listening to your favorite track, favorite song, and let's say that song was a big hit maybe a couple of years ago. Okay, let's say 2-3 years back, you were hearing the same song, but वो गाना सुनते हुए, okay, what were your thoughts? What were you relating it to? Whom were you remembering? Or with what feelings were you hearing the same song? And let's say today, if you hear the same track, you'll not listen with a fresh, mindset. You'll recollect all those memories. It will be a quick flashback. So again, that is, your associated memories are again bringing that whole experience back. And based on that, you take decisions. So these are like 4, barriers or interferences because of which we are not able to take right decisions. So one, intellect is there to help us take right decisions based on 2 things. One is our willpower and wisdom. Second important thing that intellect does is it is the storage of all our experiences. For example, mind is creating a thought, talking about your school. Let's say, जैसे मैं बोल रहा हूँ वैसे वैसे you'll see that if I say school, your school teacher, your school dress, your school uniform, your best friend, okay, your mom, your dad. So instantly what is happening? You're creating that thought and the intellect is showing you the picture. So it has got all the data, all the information stored there. So it is the storage system of that consciousness, that awareness. So instantly you create that thought and you get the picture there. You get the details. It's like so powerful. It's the complete encyclopedia that we have. And that is very, very natural to us. Everyone with me? Are you all listening? Responses? Yes, no?
Yes.
Yes. सोच रहे होंगे ये क्या है, पढ़ाई पढ़ रहे हैं वापस, but a little information, okay. Good to know information actually, okay. Don't worry, I'm not there to give you a heavy download, but this is something which is very, very basic and we really need to understand this. Mind क्या कर रहा है, intellect क्या कर रहा है, and हमारे associated memories कैसे काम करते हैं, बस इतना भी समझ गए, that's absolutely okay. Okay, so we know what mind does, you know what intellect does, and that's how that whole experiences are built. Okay, and that's how our personality is formed. So whatever thoughts you create, but what are the decisions you're making is very, very important. Now there's one more thing which I would like to add, and then we move to the micro meditation exercises. Okay, in spirituality we have heard this term a lot, or many people, you must have come across people talking about attachment and detachment. Now attachment, we all know, I'm not talking about the email attachment. I'm talking about the attachment you have with this device, attachment you have with your family members, attachment that you have with your friends, with things. I mean, that is the, that attachment is something that you can't live without, or can't imagine that, you can live without them. So that is something that you're very close to and you hold them very close to your heart. So that is something that we call attachment, right? Now, attachment is okay, we all are familiar with, but when it comes to detachment is something we feel and we think that it's not possible. How can I do that? How can even I think about detaching or leaving everyone or going away somewhere? Sannyas lena nahi hai wo. It is not that you have to go to the forest and leave everything behind and detach yourself from everything. That's not practically possible. But it is about the intellect, how much we are holding things, holding people here. For example, you go to a shop and there are n number of things there. but you like one particular object and you're constantly thinking about it. So mentally, I am attached to that particular thing. So I need to liberate myself. I need to free myself. And that freedom is nothing but we're talking about the detachment. So mentally, I'm not holding things. I'm freeing myself from those attachments, leaving them. Okay. So वो कैसे करना है, क्या करना है, we'll experience that. जितना हम लोग अपने आप को फ्री रखेंगे, उतना खुश रहेंगे, उतना लाइट रहेंगे, और उतने हमारे डिसीजंस अच्छे होंगे. Why? Because we are completely detached. Okay, we are not becoming judgmental. We are more happy. We are more powerful. If you are in that mess, okay, for example, कोई भी problem है, कोई भी परेशानी है, कोई भी mess है, then you are surrounded by a lot of chaos and people and problems and challenges and a lot of things, and you see things as if it is life is impossible. But the moment I just step back and I see that whole situation, okay, as an observer, that is where I get a lot of clarity. And that is precisely what we're talking about, being detached. Okay, forget about like a lot of things that you have heard maybe previously, but this is another way that you can see things and you can experience it. So what exactly detachment is, or how that whole experience is, uh, today we'll go through it. It is very simple. It is very simple. Okay, and trust me, the whole meditation exercises that we're doing is something that we are building that whole experience, starting from session 1. Today is session 2. Yesterday it was more about the connection with our own self. Today we will be exploring and experimenting how to just move out, or how or what that detachment is actually. And very important is our connection with everyone. Okay, so let us start with the micro meditation exercises. First of all, we'll do the last exercise of session 1. I gave you one homework yesterday. I asked you to do that last exercise of spreading light in the whole body, and I asked you to do it for 8 times. So how many of you were able to do that whole exercise? How many times? किसने किया और कितनी बार किया? Good, you felt sleepy 3 times, and after that you were sleepy. Okay, only 1 time before sleeping. Okay, good. काफी रिलैक्सिंग हो गया होगा, है ना? 3 बार ही करके, एक साथ 3 बार किया? Only 1 time before sleeping. Okay, any other responses? Yes, how many times? Okay, 3 times, 3 times. Others? I felt sleepy after 1 try. Okay. Cool. So let's proceed. We'll continue with our micro meditation exercises today. And we'll do the last exercise first. जो first session का last exercise था, वो हम quickly करेंगे, and then we move to the today's exercises. Okay. And once again, I would like to remind you that these are all creative visualizations that we are doing. Okay. And to experience peace. Okay, peace is the theme that we have started with yesterday. So we'll continue with the same thing today also. So you have to just check towards the end of the session, how are you feeling? Are you feeling peaceful, light, and relaxed? So you can just check that. Take it. So let us sit back, sit straight, and close your eyes if you are comfortable. Take a deep breath in and out. And as you're comfortable, look at yourself as a sparkling star, shining bright, spreading white light of peace in the center of your forehead. Look at this light, which is very peaceful, and see your face glowing with white light. Now take this light behind your eyeballs, inside your head, beneath all the organs. And now let us spread this white light of peace in your entire body, on each and every organ. Let us spread this light, starting with your brain. Look at this tiny sparkling star, spreading white light of peace over your brain, on your left brain, right brain, on top. Each and every cell of your brain is full of light, full of peace. Now let us spread this light over your eyes, your left eye, right eye, both your eyes, full of light, light of peace. Spread this light over your nose from inside. This light becomes brighter and brighter as I'm spreading this light on all my organs. Look at this light spreading in your mouth from inside, over your teeth, on your lower palate, upper palate, your cheeks from inside, your tongue. Your mouth is full of light, light of peace. Now slowly, slowly, spread this light over your ears, your left ear, eardrums, right ear, eardrums. Look at this light spreading on each and every organ in your head. You're full of light, light of peace. Look at this sparkling star spreading this light. Now let me spread this light in my entire body. Look at this light going down from your throat, passing through the passage of your throat, going down, filling the chest region, going to your lungs. And see this light going down to your heart, in each and every vein, over your heart. See this light of peace spreading all over your heart, your chest, your lungs, shining bright in this white light of peace. Now let us spread this light over your liver, slowly, slowly, going down, filling your stomach, your pancreas, your intestine, your kidneys. Look at this light spreading in your spine, shining like the tube light, spreading in your upper back, lower back, going down to your hip. Now let us spread this light in both your legs, starting with your left leg. See this light going down from your hip region to your thigh, your knee, slowly, slowly going down to your ankle, your foot, your fingers. Your left leg is full of light, light of peace. Let us spread this light in your right leg. Look at this light going down from your hip to your thigh, slowly going down to your knee, your calf, your ankle, your foot, your fingers. Your right leg is full of light of peace. Now let us spread this light in both your hands. Starting with your left hand, see this white, bright light going down from your shoulder to your elbow, slowly going down to your forearm, your wrist, your palm, your fingers. Your hand is full of light of peace. Look at this light going down from your right hand, from your shoulder, going down to your elbow, your forearm, your wrist, your palm, your fingers. Your right hand is full of light of peace. Now look at this light going down in your entire body and slowly spreading outside your body. Look at this tiny sparkling star spreading white light of peace. Look at this light inside your body and the light outside your body. Light inside your body is making you healthy, strong, and very powerful. You're at peace, feeling light. And experiencing the stillness. The light outside your body is protecting you from all odds. You're feeling safe and secure. As you're spreading this light, slowly taking a deep breath, bring your attention back here in this room. Thank you. Welcome back. You all with me? Okay. So, wonderful. How are you feeling? Sleepy? No? Yes. Anyone sleepy? No. Feeling relaxed. Okay. Good. So let's proceed to the today's exercises. And today's exercises are going to be more creative, very different. So like a kid, be very playful. Okay. So that's it. And let's start. Okay. Now, as you're sitting back, I want you to sit comfortable again. And take your attention where you've seen a lot of different balloons, different colors, filled with this gas, halogen balloons. Look at yourself standing at the same place. If it was outside the garden, at beach, or some other place on street. And I want you to hold a red color balloon in your hand. Look at yourself holding that balloon, that thread beneath your fingers, holding that balloon. And look at the color of the balloon. Red color balloon. Feel the thread, see the balloon, see the color. And as you see it, bring your attention back. Thank you. Done. Quick. With me? Were you able to see the balloon? Were you able to feel the thread? Yes. Yes. Okay. Good. So let us again go back to the same scene. Sit back and take yourself to the same place, holding the same balloon. Now slowly, slowly pulling the thread down. You hold that balloon in front of your eyes, in front of your face, and looking at this red color balloon, I want you to see through this balloon on the other side. And looking at places and people around, you're able to see each and everything in red color. You're able to see the people around, all the plants and trees, everything in red. Now, as you're holding this balloon right in front of your face, now you see the sparkling star shining bright in the center of your forehead, slowly entering that balloon. And I, the sparkling star, I, the consciousness, I, the energy, I am in this balloon. And I'm able to see my face very clearly in red color inside the balloon. Look at your eyes, your nose, your face, your hair. You're able to see everything in red. Now, slowly you leave this balloon and you see this balloon slowly, slowly rising above in the air. And like the cameraman who sees everything through the lenses, I, the star, I'm able to see and capture each and every scene from the balloon, all the places, all the people around. As I'm rising up above in the sky, everything is becoming smaller and smaller. All the plants and trees, all the people walking around the street, all the vehicles, all the houses, buildings. I'm able to see each and everything. And slowly, slowly, I see myself rising up in the open sky. I'm now on top of my city, and I'm able to see everything in red. All the buildings, grounds, gardens, everything very clear. I'm feeling lighter and lighter as I'm rising in this open sky, feeling very light, absolutely free and liberated. And from there, bring your attention back here in this room with a deep breath. Feel yourself back here. Thank you. How was it this time with me? Yes, everything is in yellow color, sir. Acha, I was just, was it the yellow balloon or red balloon? Yellow. Okay. Others? How was your experience? How are you feeling? Are you connected? Are you finding it okay? I mean, your honest feedback is absolutely, I mean, I welcome that. It's okay if you are able to see it, if you're not able to see it, if you're able to feel it, if you're not able to feel it, that's absolutely fine. Since this is a laboratory and you're sitting in the lab, you are experimenting wherever you're sitting. So that's absolutely fine. I'm open to all possible feedback from you. Connected? Okay. Thank you. Okay. So let's proceed. Next. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. So we all love reading and listening to different stories. Yes. Have you heard stories? अलादीन का स्टोरी सुना है? अलादीन की स्टोरी सुने हैं? Yes, no? Okay. What is Aladdin famous for? What is Aladdin famous for? What is Aladdin famous for? Flying carpet and Jenny, magical carpet. Okay, very nice. What else? So let's use the magical carpet. Jenny, okay. Jenny, whatever. So he's famous for magic, he's famous for his carpet, he's famous for his lamp, right? So let us use the magical carpet, yeah, and experiment with the carpet. So since it is a magical carpet, I'm sure you'll understand what it is meant for. Yes. So I want you to, as I said yesterday also, we are doing creative visualizations. Okay. So the more like a kid, okay, that you get into that whole story, get into that whole experience, and then see how it feels. Okay. What we come out, as our experience or outcome of this whole exercise. So that feeling or that end result is more important. Okay. So let's proceed with the next exercise. Are you all comfortable with me? Cool. Cool. Um, I'm just getting few responses. I would like to know your honest feedback. I mean, are you with me? Are you comfortable with this set of exercises, or are you interested to hear more? So, because I really want to understand from you guys. Only there are like few responses, few people who are very common and giving very often responses. Others who are connected and you have invested your time. So I would sincerely appreciate if you give your honest feedback. So it is easy for me also to do justice to whatever we are doing. So would you mind sharing your responses, please? Whoever has joined, because I don't want it to be like something, something that we are imposing on you. If you're enjoying it, if you're understanding, then I think it will make more sense. We spending our time together here. Okay. So I mean, this is more of an experiential session. So hence we are doing these micro meditation exercises. Okay. So there's no additional download or some new information, but it is more of experience that we're gathering here in this whole session. So Okay. Thank you, Catherine. Thank you. I'm just waiting for others also to speak, respond. At least if you're not comfortable on your videos, I mean, at least the chat box is open where you can share, comment, and I'm absolutely fine if you say I'm good, I'm happy, I'm enjoying, I'm not enjoying, I'm not liking it, whatever. I mean, whatever is your feedback, because there are almost 27 of us.
Dear students, please speak out.
Okay,
You
that's
can
fine.
share your experiences, whatever you are feeling, because this will give a feedback to Datta sir so that he can make some changes in whatever he is doing. It is for
Yeah.
your benefit. You can use the meditation in your practical life. So whatever you are experiencing, please share it.
Fine. I mean, we'll continue. Okay, that's fine. Uh, uh, I'm sorry, but just another request to the whole team and everyone who has arranged this session. If this is the kind of response if I'm getting, then we will conclude the session today. We won't connect tomorrow. Okay, because I feel that if you're not finding worth, then it's okay, and we are absolutely fine as a team. We'll conclude the session today. Okay, so let's start and let's move to the next exercise. All right. So now, when we're talking about today's exercises, if you see, there is the journey that we have started, like we as the consciousness, and we started spreading this light in our entire body. So this is more to experience that lightness and that stillness. Most of the time we feel we are very exhausted, we do a lot of work, we study, we are stressed out. And when we do this last exercise that we did yesterday, so it will help you release a lot of stress, it will help you heal, it will help you feel much comfortable, and you'll feel peaceful. Okay. And today's exercises that we're doing, okay, it will help you take right decisions. It will help you clear the clutter. It will help you observe things as they are, so that you're not too much involved in something, which is taking and draining your energy. Okay, so that's where it will help you. So now, today's exercises, if you see, we are moving outside. Like we saw that visualization of the balloon. We had put the star in that balloon and allowed it to fly high. So we are moving out of the body, and we're just, kind of freeing ourselves. So that is the experience that we're getting here. So now let's move to the next exercise. And since I asked you like what Aladdin is famous for, so it was the magical carpet, right? So we'll use that magical carpet in this experiment now. Okay. So let us sit back, sit straight. Take a deep breath. Now, as you're sitting in this room, look at yourself. See yourself, how you're sitting, what you're wearing. And slowly, slowly, you see right in front of your seat, there is open space. And you see there's a beautiful carpet right in front of you, full of all your favorite colors, your favorite design, very well decorated, beautifully woven, most attractive carpet that you have ever seen. Slowly, you get up from your seat and start moving towards that carpet, looking at it very carefully, all beautiful colors, design. You step on that carpet, feeling the softness. You sit down making yourself comfortable on the carpet. As you touch it, you're feeling the softness. You're looking at the beautiful and bright colors, feeling the texture. As you're comfortable on this carpet, you see yourself rising above the ground level, and you feel the breeze of the air comforting you. And slowly, slowly, you see this carpet rising above the floor and moving in circles in your room. And slowly, slowly, you're going out of the room in your entire house. You see yourself floating in the air, feeling the breeze. Look at yourself. Now, slowly, slowly, taking a quick tour in your house. You move out of your house from the passage of your window or through the door, and you are moving outside your house, sitting on the carpet. You're seeing your house from outside, and slowly, slowly, rising above in the open sky, on top of your house, you see everything outside, all the plants, vehicles, trees, everything around your house. A beautiful view from top, all beautiful colors that you're able to see. Slowly, slowly, as you're rising above, you're able to see your area, all the houses around, all the places around, each and every person on top. Slowly, slowly, you're floating in the air, going to different places in your city. And you're also seeing open spaces, playgrounds, gardens, schools, colleges, hospitals. Each and every building is so clear and visible. You're looking at each and every scene from above, floating in the air, enjoying the beautiful view on top. Slowly, slowly, you see yourself going high, up in the open sky, getting into the clouds, finding your way through these beautiful clouds, white, fluffy clouds. And slowly, slowly, look at yourself coming down, viewing different scenes, different cities from top. You're able to see each and everything so clearly, looking at each and every building in every city, all the different places, greenery, trees, open farms, open fields. Now take yourself to different places. Let's go to the beautiful Taj Mahal, going in circles, seeing each and everything from top, going in the forest, finding your way through the forest, hearing the chirping of the birds, finding your way, slowly, slowly going up in the open sky, looking at different beautiful views. You're taking yourself to the Himalayas, feeling the coolness of the Himalayan mountains, the snow. From there, you take yourself to the pyramids in Egypt, looking at small and big pyramids, touching the tip of the pyramid. From there, you take yourself to the waterfalls in Nigeria, going through these waterfalls, feeling the wetness of the water, sometimes in the open sky, looking at different places, different cities, beautiful views of this nature, enjoying the tour, again coming back to your own city. Slowly, slowly, you're back above your building, your house, and finding your way through the window or door. Again, you're coming back to your own room. And you settle right in front of your seat, sitting on the carpet again. Looking at this beautiful carpet, bright and beautiful colors, very well designed. You're back again on your seat. In your own time, bring your attention back. Thank you. How was it this time? Were you all with me? Okay. That's fine, Aman. That's fine. You just have to, follow the thoughts that was given, and that's fine. It was an enjoyable trip, Radhika. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Good. So now let's move to the next exercise, the last exercise for today. So like yesterday, we came back to the essence. Okay. Today we saw that it was more of moving outside the body. Okay. Taking support of the balloon initially, then the carpet. Now we're coming back to the essence, and now we'll come back to that point of light, which is the sparkling star. And then we'll come back to the same theme of I'm a peaceful star. And now let us spread the light, okay, in the entire world. So a very simple experiment, but very, very powerful. And you just have to listen and follow. Okay, there's not much of hard work that you have to do. All right. So thank you. Come, let's move to the next exercise. Let us sit back, taking a deep breath. And look at yourself as a sparkling star, shining bright, spreading white light of peace. As you're looking at yourself, looking at the consciousness, that awareness, seeing this light filled with light and the fragrance of peace. I see this light getting brighter and brighter, spreading all over my face and in my entire body. Now I see this light, the tiny sparkling star, rising above my forehead and going upwards, crossing the ceiling, above my house. Look at the sparkling star spreading white light of peace in the open sky. And from there, I'm spreading this light all over my house, in each and every room, on each and every person. Look at the sparkling star spreading white light of peace. Look at your house, each and every room, full of light, full of peace. Slowly, slowly. Look at the sparkling star spreading light on each and every building around, on each and every person. Look at this light spreading slowly, slowly in the entire city, on each and every person, each and every building. Now look at the star spreading white light of peace, rising above, passing through the clouds, above this planet, shining bright, spreading white light. And look at this planet below, which is full of beautiful colors. And now let me spread this light all over this planet, on each and every animal, each and every forest. Spread this light, light of peace. And as you're spreading this light, you're enjoying this experience of spreading light. And you see each and every region, each and every person covered with this white light of peace. All the rivers and oceans are full of light, light of peace. You're able to see all the animals and humans and the nature harmonizing as one in this light. And everyone is experiencing this peace, experiencing this light. The globe is shining with white, bright light, light of peace. Now look at the sparkling star, spreading white light of peace, slowly, slowly coming down, entering this planet, passing through the clouds, slowly, slowly coming down, crossing the ceiling, and coming back in the center of your forehead. Take a deep breath. Feel yourself in this body, full of peace, full of light. Take a deep breath. And in your own time, open your eyes. Om Shanti, thank you so much. So I hope it was, how was the experience this time? Were you all with me? Yes. Thank you, thank you. Wonderful. So if you have any questions, feel free to ask. That's fine, Aman, because you're doing it for the first time. Hence, you might find it a little difficult, little different, and weird too, because this is more of creative visualizations that we're using. So, full of peace, it surrounded, it was nice. Yes, wonderful. So again, it is more of our thoughts that we are using to create this whole energy. The moment you are, stressed out, if you're angry, anxious, annoyed, pissed off, all your thoughts, are creating the whole environment around you. So the more peaceful thoughts you have, more positive thoughts you have, more good wishes and good feelings you have for everyone, the whole environment around you will be very, very powerful. It will be very pleasant. You'll feel good, and um, you'll have a lot of good thoughts also. You can think something wonderful, something great, something interesting, something creative, and it will constantly empower you. Soumya, to make it a habit, you have to practice it regularly. Every day, like, you take bath. Similarly, if you do this as a regular practice, like you play, like you watch television, let's say you use your WhatsApp or your mobile phones. So at least 2 or 3 minutes initially, at least once in 1 hour, 1 minute break is something which can actually help you throughout the day. Just 1 minute के लिए silence में बैठो after every 1 hour and see how you can, just come back to this essence, this consciousness, and just remind that I'm a peaceful energy, a very, very powerful, or any good affirmation that you would love to, experiment with. Okay. So with that one thought, you just create that whole energy around you. Yeah, for example, visualization karo ki I am that sparkling star and I'm spreading this white light of peace. I'm very, very powerful. And I see that energy spreading around me. I'm very powerful, very protected, very safe and secure in this light. So have some good thoughts around it. जैसे आप फील करना चाहते हो वो एक थॉट ले लो आप. ओके. कुछ अच्छे अफर्मेशंस ले लो. लेट्स से इफ यू हैव अ चैलेंज विद समथिंग, लेट्स से 4-5 चीजें जो है, any 5 areas where you'd like to see change in your life. Okay, so you could start using those affirmations in that particular area. Let's say for your health, let's say if it is for your career, or let's say if it is any fear that you have or you'd like to overcome. So इस तरह से कुछ 4-5 चीजें ले लो, and then one affirmation for each challenge is something that you could pick. And then let's say if you're taking that 1 minute break, just revise those affirmations with some visualizations attached to it and see how you feel. You'll start feeling very, very comfortable. You'll be able to conquer that fear, you'll be able to overcome that challenge, and you'll find it very, very easy. Let's say most of the students are having difficulty with presentations, public speaking, or if you don't know English, or if you're having challenge with any subject or any language or whatever. So start visualizing this, like for example, you're giving very powerful speeches, you're very comfortable in front of the public, something like that. I'm just giving an example, thinking loud and giving that example, but you might like to experiment with this. It will help you. It will help you a lot. Why red became yellow in your visualization? I think you mentioned red, but I saw yellow once, because you must be thinking about yellow something. That's fine. Colors are absolutely fine. ऐसे होता है, and it's not you, but most of the meditation experiments or this mid-lab programs that I've done in the past, किसी का yellow नहीं white हो जाता है. So that's very common. But forget about the color, but at least you're able to visualize that balloon. That is good. Okay. Any more questions you have? Why people feel sleepy during meditation? Because if you're doing it for the first time, then you really are more comfortable, and maybe that whole जैसे एक लूला भी होता है ना, जैसे वो सुनते जाते हैं commentary, so you feel very, very comfortable and एक mind को rest मिल जाता है with that whole energy. So it acts as a lullaby and you kind of go off to sleep because it is soothing, it is relaxing, it is more comforting for you. Any more questions? Now, before we kind of conclude this whole session and I hand it over to Ananya, I would like to know.
Yes, sir.
Haji, Harish, now she's awake, I guess.
No, not like that, sir.
No, I'm just kidding. I just want to ask everyone, like, how would you like to go about tomorrow's session? Are you comfortable with the meditation flow that we're going, or should we kind of do a little bit of meditation and more of Q&A, or you like to hear more of a lecture kind of a thing, or what is your expectation?
Guys, just like, yeah, yes, sir.
Yeah, so I mean, if I get to know and understand your expectation,
Yeah.
we could make it more fruitful. Okay, so it's not that I want to impose that whole meditation on you. If you're comfortable and fine, we'll go with that. Else, we have other alternatives also. Cool.
So guys, just let me know in the comment section in which way you are comfortable.
And another important thing is also, if I see your videos on, I'll continue and start the session. Else, I can be a very strict teacher too. Okay. Thank you, Anuji.
So we can see that majority of people are saying that experiments are really great and they would like to continue with the session. Same thing.
Okay. Wing muscles are paining sir during meditation. Now, most of the times what happens is like sometimes you kind of force yourself to see something. जो विजुअलाइजेशन करते हैं ना, बहुत ज्यादा फोर्स करते हैं तो हो सकता है कि थोड़ा सा स्लाइट हेडेक हो जाए. And hence we say that you don't have to force yourself to see, just create the thought and leave it. Later on, you'll have that, connect, you'll experience that feeling. You'll see that change. So don't force yourself. Don't try to fit in that box. That's fine. Just listen. If you're able to see it, great. If not, that's absolutely fine. ठीक है?
So we can see that majority of people are saying that they would like to continue with the same thing tomorrow as well.
Okay.
So I guess we can continue with the same thing again tomorrow.
Okay. Now, as I said, if I see all the videos on, then we kind of go ahead with the session, right?
Sure, sir. We'll try our
That
best
al-
to be.
Is that also
Yes.
okay? Is that also okay?
Yes, sir. It is okay.
Cool. So thank you so much, and I appreciate your efforts, Ananya, and the whole team.
Thank you,
And
sir.
special thanks to our divine sisters as well, and of course for your all your participation. Okay, it was great time together. Thank you, and over to you.
Thank you so much, sir. On the behalf of Lovely Professional University, I would like to extend a sincere word of thanks to the chief guest, worthy Pro-Chancellor Madam Rashmi Mittal, Mr. B.K. Datta, sir, Sister Sandhira, Sister Radhika, Dr. Saurabh Lakhanpal, sir, Dr. Nitin Bharadwaj, sir, all the participants who joined today's session, and also who has joined us today on YouTube. Thank you so much, sir. It was really an interesting session, and I hope that with the same enthusiasm, the audience